Okay, so you can see that I have my hand all ready to go. I have a different Zentangle in each finger. I created kind of a burst around my word, teacher, which kind of I feel defines me as a person. And I just wanted to show you a little bit about color. Remember, this part is going to stay white, at least for now, because that's where you're going to write the things about yourself. So you could start by saying, my name is, I am the daughter of, and just go from there. And it's kind of a stream of consciousness portrait of who you are in writing. Well, what I'm using to do color is watercolor pencils, and these are just Crayola watercolor pencils. You can use anything you want to add color to these. You can use regular colored pencils, markers, but I like using the watercolor pencils because they work just like paint, and they go on. You can apply them in a variety of different ways. So the first way you can do is you can just kind of scribble onto your paper, and then, or onto a scrap piece of paper. A thicker piece of paper is better than thinner, obviously, and then what you're gonna do is you're just gonna add water, and it actually changes to paint. Now, the more water you have on your brush, the lighter the paint is gonna be, just like watercolor. And as you layer it, after it dries, you can add another layer. It becomes darker, or the less water you use, the darker it is. I kind of like having it be a variation from dark to light, so I'm going to leave mine that way. You can also apply these a different way, which is by just coloring directly onto your page, and you can just color it in. I'm gonna do a little bit more so we can get the idea of what it looks like. I think I'm gonna leave my dots white for now. So this is the second way to use watercolor pencils if you're using watercolor pencils. Now, if you're using colored pencils, do them exactly the same way. You can also color over colors. So like if you're using colored pencil, you can just add red, and then you could add yellow on top to get like a red orange. So then I just take my wet brush, and it actually becomes paint when you add water. So I'm just going to do a few of these for you. And then I'm just going to take what's left on my brush, kind of apply that. I think I'm going to have it get a little bit lighter as it goes towards the top and the bottom. Okay. Definitely go in to your Zentangles and add color to those as well. So I'm gonna do it this way. Oh, I'll use a different color. It's okay. I'll use purple. I'm gonna use some violet and some blue. Okay, and then add water to get a nice blue-violet color. And then I'm going to paint my band here. And then I think I'm going to add maybe a little bit of pink to the violet, just to change the color a little bit. I'm gonna go in and do So I really think that the variety of the color with the water is one of the best things about using watercolor pencils. So, you know, don't worry too much. I wouldn't worry too much if they don't match exactly. Remember color schemes. I don't know if you've talked about color schemes in your classes yet, but analogous colors are colors that sit next to each other on the color wheel, and they always look good together. So you can't really go wrong using analogous colors. If you want something to pop, you can use complementary colors, which are across from each other on the color wheel, and they really will make something pop out. So for instance, like I could go mostly yellow in this burst, and then if I did the book violet, it would really make the book pop out, and maybe the word teacher would pop out. But anyway, you guys get the idea. That's how you do it. I want you to have fun with it. When you guys go to do your stream of consciousness, again, you can do it in pencil and go over it with marker if you really want to, but I really think the best way is just to go ahead and write directly into the white area with your marker, and you'll just like go through your fingers and just keep writing as you come all the way down. So have fun, and I'll see you next time.